Stats and Analysis Wednesday, August 20th, 7-2 run over the last 9 plays, and today I have a big winner for you guys that you're going to get in this video. Let's start with the games of the day, which is the one you're seeing right on your screen. You got Angels versus the Reds, which I'm going to cover here in just 1 second and give you guys the winner. Now, before we start off today's analysis team, the giveaway. I'm doing a $200 giveaway today. Now, it's not in this video. I'm doing a live stream today at 6:45 p.m. Eastern here on YouTube Live and Instagram Live. Join that, shoot a comment, and I'll be selecting a winner there along with giving you the final play and some live parlays potentially depending on how the games are going. If you guys are growing, expanding, liking the show, share with a couple buddies because today we got a big winner, guys. Now we got Martinez versus Kikuchi on the mound for this matchup. LA versus Martinez, not much success. You got Trout, 22 at-bats, .970 OPS, and then the second player for the Angels has a 2.0 OPS as you guys can see right here. For Cincinnati versus Kikuchi, Hayes, 1.867 OPS against him in 5 at-bats, and Trevino, 10 at-bats, .7 OPS, pretty solid, not the 1.0 OPS that we're looking for, but nonetheless, they've seen Kikuchi. Now, Martinez, a player that's pretty steady all across the splits, home, away, day, and night. He's sitting at the 4.0 ERAs, mid to highs. At home, he does perform a little bit worse than he does away based on his splits, 4.52 ERA away, 4.92 ERA at home. Over his last 7 games, 4-0, 4.32 ERA, and as you can see over the last 3 games, he's been steady. Versus the Cubbies, 2 earned runs. Pittsburgh, 1 earned run against Milwaukee, 5 earned run, and Milwaukee's pretty much hitting everybody. Now, here's the deal. Pittsburgh, a team that's not too hot offensively, and the Cubbies, we've seen what they've been going through. They've been losing. Kyle Tucker has not been able to see the ball too well, so an impressive win in 2 earned runs, but nonetheless, he faced a Cubbies team not in their prime. Now, you got Kikuchi on the flip side. Let's pull up his last 7 games, 3-2, 5.05 ERA. Last 3 games, a little bit shaky, especially these last 2 at Oakland and at Detroit, 4 earned runs in both of these versus Tampa Bay at home, 1 earned run. Now, this is a very similar angle to yesterday's game that I took the Cubs versus the Brewers, and the fact that Kikuchi has stellar numbers at home. 5-2, 2.40 ERA, away 1-6, 4.76 ERA. The splits are clear. This guy's a veteran, just like Boyd was yesterday. They perform better in their home crowd where they're comfortable. This guy's a lefty as well, which Cincinnati has been struggling with against lefties. So I do like this angle a little bit more for Kikuchi. Now let's continue on. You got the Angels. They opened up at -126. Right now, money and support a little bit more in favor of Cincinnati. They're attracting 53% of the bets, 60% of the handle, and on the run line, 73% of the bets and 82% of the handle. The public loves the +1.5 for the Reds today, yet Vegas is pushing the Angels further and further as favorite. This line is sitting at -135, and they do have Kikuchi doing better in this game, sitting at under 2.5, -120, compared to under 2.5 at -105 for Nick Martinez. Now, they do have the Cincinnati Reds projected to get more hits in this game. Now, here's the deal, team. Over the last few games, you got Cincinnati. Nick Martinez, he's lost every game versus the Angels. Now, 2017, 2017, and 2015. This is a while back, so we're not going to factor that in. Over his last 5 games, steady. Kikuchi, same deal. Last time he faced the Cincinnati Reds was 2022. We're not going to factor that in, but what we are going to factor in is hitting versus lefties. Cincinnati over the last 5 games, averaging 2.5 runs per 9 innings compared to the Angels at 3.2 runs per 9 innings. Bullpen-wise, both are coming pretty fresh, especially the Angels. The Angels did not have to use too many arms. Other than Andrew Chafin, that he's been played the last 2 games, all these arms are ready to go. Jansen, one of the better closers since post-All-Star break yesterday. He did give up 2 earned runs, but nonetheless, he's been steady and stellar, and he pitched yesterday, but not the day prior, so we are going to be able to see him today in this game, guys. Now, here's the deal. Angels 7.5 games behind right now to get the wild card spot. Cincinnati 1 game behind. Angels are not down and out, but they're starting to be down and out if they get swept in this game, and they know that more than anybody. Cincinnati needs to win, and they're 7-3 over the last 10 games, yet the Angels are favored in this game. To me, that's a very telling line, and I do like the spot for the Angels. Now, this would be a game that I would not put $5,000 on. I would put $3,000 on because it makes 2 out of the 3 pillars that I like, and that's okay, team. Reds, I do like as well, and last game that I do like is Seattle +1.5 today. The numbers make sense against Luzardo. Seattle hits lefties pretty well. Their bullpen's pretty rested considering Philadelphia had to use their main arms to close that game yesterday. Another game that I'm eyeing, now something that I'm going to finalize closer to game time once we see the full lineups, guys. Now, again, the live stream will be today at 6:45 p.m. Eastern. I'll be doing giveaways there, finalizing the plays, and along with that too, giving you guys some live parlays if there's options for them. Not going to force anything just because we're doing a live, but I will be answering questions regarding anything you guys might want to know, and I will be doing that today moving forward every Wednesday at 6:45 p.m. Eastern, and looking to do it for football season as well potentially Saturdays and Sundays. We'll keep you guys updated with that. So that is it for today, guys. Let's win the day. Let's make it 8-2 over the last 10, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow.